I could just knock your camera over and then give you what, $50 that's going to cost?
Okay, go ahead.
My husband is a lawyer. I do know my rights.
If he taught you that, then he's not a very good attorney.
If we give them a hard time, then they're going to get their YouTube hits and they're going to say, oh, we can go bug the DMV again.
Right? You just walk away from people, they're talking to you. I need to get your name, man.
Like, if he approaches me again, I'm going to call the cops. Like, this is ridiculous.
I don't know. He won't tell me his name.
My name is Randy.
Oh, Randy. His name's Randy. He just told me now because he knows I'm on the phone with you. Hey guys, Denver Metro Audits, aka the Mile High Auditor, back at this DMV here in Lakewood, Colorado. This is the one where the manager, Diane, called me a pedophile. And
so he's a pedophile. If I go out there to parents right now and go, do you want this pedophile filming you? If I was in the public, that's what I would be doing right now.
And then Sergeant Larson came and called me a jackass.
And so one of these First Amendment auditors, he's come in here, he's being a jackass just like they are. He's just trying to be a jackass. Do you mind printing out 2 copies and we'll give this jackass one?
So we had an interview with Rob Baker. You guys remember that one? So
the video that you did here a couple of weeks ago, it is painful to watch. We just decided that, you know what, we need to do better.
I told them I'm just going to come back and do a quick follow-up as long as they're cool. I'm not going to hang out all day. So if you're watching this video, it's probably because they didn't do a good job. And I am here with Jim Freedom from Arizona. And I'm also here with Big Sis Regan Benson. Thank you. So they got a little bit different setup here.
Okay, so now once you
There's Richard. If you guys remember, he was from the Centennial, the very first DMV video I ever did.
We are guaranteed and allowed our privacy.
Sorry, sir.
What we are not allowed is the public gets to know what goes on in the business.
So they kind of reset it up a little bit differently now. Then from last time I was here, they got a little bit different setup. So these are the couches that Rob Baker and I did the interview on right here, actually. And we sat and did that. This is a pretty big DMV. They got like the testing over here. They got a little bit of everything over here. And as you can see, I'm pretty sure that they're not going to give me a hard time. And if you notice, just like I always say, when they don't give you a hard time, none of the employee or the customers think I'm doing anything wrong, and they don't give me a hard time either. So you can see security guard over there isn't saying a word to me, so looks like they got their education. That's good.
If you had checked in online, that would be through your text messages. And it came back with congratulations, you're checked in.
Your security guy down there is calling.
Oh, he's calling? Okay.
Maybe.
Now serving AFT 523 at station number 1.
So I think this guy's just doing his due diligence here, guys.
Now serving A.
You all right?
R.
Everything okay?
perfectly fine.
Okay.
At station number
You know what these are for?
Oh, okay, so when they take a test, they plug something in and that's where they do it? Cool.
And every time you come in, all we do is the whole process, which is fingerprints, signatures, and photos.
The whole process, even if I just want a new driver's license with a different picture?
If you want a new picture, you'll have to come in. If you just want a new driver's license, you can try renewing it online, but it'll use the old license picture.
Okay, I want a new picture. How do I do that?
You'll need to make an appointment.
How do I do that?
Right, there's some instructions with the phone number to call.
Can I use a kiosk here to
No.
do that?
No, you can use your phone or a computer.
So I can't get it today?
No. Oh no, we're booked out completely solidly today.
For how long? Like months?
Well, no. When last time I was in it, we had appointments still on about half of the appointments on Tuesday, as well as Wednesday's appointments.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
How's it going, Richard?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. You work at this one now?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Do we have an appointment?
You're a disgrace.
I'm doing something which is constitutionally protected right now.
So it's not.
No, it is
There's
not.
so it's not.
No, it is.
So it's not.
No, it is.
So it's not.
No, it is
There's
not.
signs everywhere that say that you can't be recording in here.
Those signs do not trump the Constitution, ma'am.
Okay. Well, you're not allowed. It's a government building. Therefore, you're gonna have to leave.
It's a government
Okay, well,
building.
let's go talk about this outside. Let's go
to you
talk
outside
about this
about
outside.
No, ma'am. I
Let's
will
go
not
talk
go
about this
outside.
So what
outside.
I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up calling the cops. They're gonna end up removing you and trespassing you.
That's fine.
And I'm just letting you know right now. I don't give you the right to record me. Therefore, you're violating mine.
So a registered
date on
sex
here.
offender can come in and record kids and stuff.
5 counts
Okay.
on a child.
There's the lady right there who said that I was a sex offender. She was just agreeing with Diane, the manager. I think this is a pass now. What is it called on this one?
Yeah, they did good.
I'm pretty happy with this.
They did good.
Yeah.
Okay. We're ready.
Go.
Good job, everybody.
I would yell at
Disturbing the peace.
We took a picture of it. We don't care.
He took our picture. You can tell he took our picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. Let's go back.
He said, "Oh, wait a minute."
Okay, hold on.
You gonna
I'm
FOIA it?
gonna go ask him a personal
Here he
cell phone.
comes. Look, he's taking more. There he goes.
Yep.
Damn it. Hey, excuse me, did you just take my picture? What's your name? I need to FOIA that.
Say what?
I need to FOIA that. I need the information request that picture that you just took with your phone while you're a public employee on duty. So I need all of your information.
I'm actually private.
And then why are you taking my picture?
I document anytime that anything people come in.
Did you take everybody's picture that just came in this building?
Sure.
Really? You took everyone's picture sitting right there?
I'm not. I'm going to decline for as.
Do you realize that you just...
I am a supervisor.
Oh, well, I need your supervisor then. What company do you work for? Okay.
We were literally leaving, man. You just messed up a perfectly good interaction. I was trying to give you a head nod. I waved at you, remember? Some of you may think I'm overreacting by making a big deal over him taking our picture when we're doing the exact same thing. But like Regan said, did he take everyone else's picture? He only took our picture so he could document us being there in case something happens in the future. He's treating us as though we're common criminals, and we shouldn't be treated as such for engaging in constitutionally protected activity. I can't believe you guys are still doing this, man. This was literally going to be the last time I was going to have to come here, and I gave you a wave saying thank you, you did a good job, and then you just have to go and do that, man. Unbelievable, man. Well, I guess, I'll be having a conversation with Rob Baker about you. Okay, so we got James here. So what security company do you work for?
I'm not answering any
questions. I mean, Rob Baker will tell me. He's your boss, right? James works for DC Private Investigations and Security Consultants, and he makes $18 an hour.
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay. All you had to do was just leave us alone like you were doing in the beginning, and it would have been fine. But you had to just go and do that. And now we're asking you what company you work for. You won't tell us.
Okay.
Right? You're paid with tax dollars, sir. That's why we're here. I can't believe you didn't get the memo. What did you call someone about us? Didn't he just tell you to leave us alone? Did he tell you to take pictures of us?
I'm good.
Yeah. I'm sure he probably told you to just not engage with them at all. And don't take pictures of them, man. It's not against the law to take pictures, clearly. Right? But I'm pretty sure it's against your policy to, on the clock, be taking pictures of people. And see, it has to be viewpoint neutral, not viewpoint discriminatory. So if you're taking pictures of us because we have a camera in here, then you should be taking pictures of every single person in here, right?
My body cam's active.
Yeah, but with your cell phone, you take a picture with them with your cell phone, that's discriminatory.
That's not discriminatory.
It's a viewpoint discriminatory, buddy. Trust me, I do this for a living. I know what I'm talking about. Again, we were literally walking out the door, man. It was a perfectly good interaction. I told Rob Baker I have to come back here one more time for a surprise visit, and he promised me that you guys were going to do a good job. But clearly, we got this guy now.
Okay. Have a good day.
Like, it's just absolutely ridiculous. I would not like my picture
Well, you
taken,
know, you're
actually.
talking about us, so I'm going to put you on there.
Actually,
So.
no, I'm just saying it's ridiculous instead of letting him do his job. And I do not, my husband's a lawyer. I do
Okay.
not want my picture taken. So please do not take my picture.
I wasn't going to take your picture until you're sitting there saying, oh, this is ridiculous.
It
he's
is
doing his job."
ridiculous.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying, she asked me what was going on. I explained to her, that was it. So do not take my picture. I do not allow it.
Oh, you don't allow it?
I don't, actually.
Okay.
I have every right to say I don't allow my picture
Sure,
being taken.
you have every right to say that.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean
exactly.
that you have a right to stop me from taking a picture in public, though.
I could just knock your camera over and then give you fucking what, $50 that's gonna cost?
Okay, go ahead. Knock my camera over. We'll see what
Like
happens.
seriously.
So you're just threatening
No, I'm
violence on
not.
me?
You're harassing me right now.
Do you know the definition of
actually,
harassment?
That you are harassing me. What you're
Okay.
doing right now is harassment.
All right, why don't you call the police?
My
then?
husband is a lawyer. I do know my rights.
If he taught you that, then he's not a very good attorney. I promise you that.
I guarantee you, he's a very good attorney. I know exactly.
Did he teach you that taking someone's picture in public is
I'm not
harassment?
taking a picture. I'm looking at my text message.
I didn't say you were taking a picture. You said that I'm harassing
so
you.
you're actually wrong on what people are doing in here.
I asked you about my picture,
Please
lady.
not take my picture. I'm asking you that.
The smart one leaves.
I'm asking you to just stop
I'm
being rude to
asking
me.
you to please stop.
No, well, I'm
actually just asking you to please stop.
I'm asking you to please give me $5.
I am
Can you do that?
no, I don't want 5 minutes of your time. I'm asking you to please stop and leave me
She
alone.
doesn't even, can't even hear what I'm saying because she's
I'm
listening.
asking you to please stop and leave
See,
me alone.
you're listening to respond instead of
I am
listening
just asking
to
you to
understand.
please stop and leave me alone. Like, leave me alone.
Okay, so
Like,
I'm not going to
seriously.
leave you alone now because you're
No,
being
please
ridiculous.
leave
You're a
me
Karen
alone.
over here.
Like, please leave me
Your
alone.
husband's an attorney and you think that I'm harassing. Ridiculous.
He's going to call on us now because he's going to say
So-
that we're disturbing him.
So now, if I were to follow her around, maybe that could be considered harassment. But taking her picture is not harassment.
What do you think?
Oh, we got to stay now. Now he's on the phone again.
What did you deal with him?
I've never met this guy.
He never got his ID or anything?
No. Half tempted to call Rob Baker, see if I can find his number.
You realize you bring attention to yourself when you say something, right?
It's just to be left alone.
Yeah. I mean, the best way to do that is don't bring attention to yourself. It's just common sense, you know? If you don't want to be talked to, don't talk to somebody or about them while they're standing right there.
But I can talk to somebody else that has nothing to do with you.
I mean, if you want to be engaged, sure. That's how you cause conflict.
No, actually, no. I'm talking to somebody else that's not even you.
Want to get me on TikTok? Get me as BudForbragdBell on there.
TikTok? I don't even have TikTok.
If you want to see yourselves on the internet, you can look up my YouTube channel. It's BudForbragdBell. You'll see yourself on there.
I don't.
If you're a professional, your friends might see you on there. Your family might see you on there. You're in public right now. Sorry.
R234 at station number 6.
I'm looking for Rob Baker's phone number. He's the guy that I had the conversation with that runs all these DMVs. All right, guys, let's call Rob Baker here. He picked up the phone and hung it up. Yeah, he's talking to him.
Hi, sorry to bother you again, but we're going to need to talk to a supervisor, whether it be that security guard supervisor or the actual DMV supervisor.
I will get them for you. We have crossed swords with this gentleman many times, and there's nothing that actually the state can do.
Well, he was taking my picture.
I know.
And that's not okay.
And there's nothing we can do, but I'll work.
I know there's nothing you can do, but I need to know what the chain of command is for that. They're contracted security, I'm assuming, through the state.
Yeah.
So somebody can get me that information at least, I'm sure.
What I hate the most is he edits things very interesting. You can find me on there. It's not my first time around with him.
Well, I'm not concerned about the cameras. I'm concerned about the security. Maybe you misunderstood me.
I made a record request for the body-worn camera footage worn by James, the security guard, on April 16th. When they finally got back to me on May 8th, which is well past the 10 days they have to respond, which is a violation of the law, they said, your request for video footage from the Westgate DMV is denied pursuant to sections 2472-204, which states if there's an active investigation going on, they can deny the body-worn camera footage. So I responded on May 24th with a new request. Part of my request will be to include the case number for this ongoing investigation. The DMV is not a law enforcement agency, so who and where are the sworn personnel making these decisions? What investigation is going on and for what crime? After I called them out on their bogus investigation, a couple of weeks later on June 10th, now all of a sudden the footage is available. But it's going to take 20 to 40 hours to redact the personal information, which is going to cost me $600 to $1,200, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I was almost going to pay for it because, I mean, clearly there's stuff on there they don't want us to see, but I started thinking, hey, you know what? Everything's going to be redacted because they can't show anyone's face. That's the thing. And there's customers all over the place. So I'm going to pay for them to just blur out the entire screen anyways. I might as well just get the audio. So I requested the audio, and of course, there's no charge for the audio. Let's play a little bit of that right now. And this is James, the security guard, speaking with the supervisor, Randy Diamond.
So we're just gonna go. If they're pissing customers off, then we can advise the customers later that if they like to fill out a survey later and say that they did not appreciate someone filming them, then we can do that. But as far as our liability is concerned and as far as what we're doing, we just want to make it as low-key as possible. We want to make it the day just like they were any other person coming in, so that they're going to just go.
Well, and they, whenever, like I was telling you, whenever they came in, I notified that they're inside the building. And then now that they're pissing people off, it's a gray area.
It is. And we're, like I said, we're trying a different tactic so we get it so they don't come back. If we give them a hard time, then they're going to get their YouTube hits and they're going to say, oh, we can go bug the DMV again. When they were talking about Rob Baker also kind of did the wrong thing. He came and gave them airtime. He came out and did an interview with them before. We're trying to avoid all that.
Yeah.
So we just want them to come in and say, oh, DMV is not giving us anything to work with. And so we're just going to go.
I can take.
As far as the customers, if any other customers want to speak to management about them coming in, please send them to me. Definitely talk to them because I can definitely, if they want to fill out a survey saying that they don't appreciate that, that'll go up the chain, and then that might cause something in the future. But for him right now, just leave him alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I'm just making sure because like I say, these derogatory,
Yeah, he's trying to start something, so.
Yeah. And, you're in a public building. I can take a picture of you. You're in a public building.
Yeah. I would just try to not confront and not do anything as much as you can. Protect yourself.
No, yeah.
Other than that.
I'm not saying anything else to them.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
I got you.
Okay.
But he's not going to identify himself, right?
Hello, I'm here trying to Hi, so I need some public information on this security guard that was taking my picture. So, does he work for the DMV or is he contracted?
He's contracted.
Okay, so who oversees this contracted security?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's above my pay grade. I really don't know.
Okay,
so basically they're hired by our administrative team, and then they come in and they help us keep with the traffic flow of the office.
So you let them do whatever they want, pretty much? Is that the deal? When they're here, they can go around and take pictures of people?
Is he contracted to this facility?
Through the state.
So he gets a paycheck from the state?
Mhm.
So then he's susceptible to the same FOIA laws and responsibilities.
Probably. I don't know for sure.
It's a contractual public employee.
As far as I know.
And Direct D is absolutely correct. According to the contract that DC Private Investigations and Security Consultants has with the Colorado Department of Revenue, they are required by Colorado revised statutes to provide us with the pictures on James's phone. And when I Googled this security company, I actually found a Google review that's about a year old from a video that's well over a year old. And at the time I published that video, I didn't even know what the name of the security company was. So that means Bert was doing some research. So good looking out, Bert. So I did a public records request for the pictures on James's phone and received a response on June 3rd stating the DMV has reviewed its records and has no responsive documents. So one of two things happened. Either James deleted the pictures on his phone, which is a violation of the law, or the DMV is just trying to keep them from me, which is also a violation of the law. Because I have James on video admitting that he took the pictures, so it's not like there was no pictures ever taken. So I gave a response stating the CRS, and of course, no response. And I also decided to email Rob Baker directly. So I gave him the Colorado Revised Statute 18-8-114 subsection B. Knowing the person lacks the authority to do so, the person knowingly destroys, mutilates, conceals, removes, or impairs the availability of any public record. And I just asked him, hey, can you help facilitate the retrieval of these records? Therefore, I don't have to go to the Lakewood Police Department and file a criminal complaint. And of course, he completely ignored me. Again, I sent this email on June 3rd, and today is June 21st, still no response. So on June 13th, I went to the Lakewood Police Department to file the criminal complaint.
What can I help you with?
So, I guess I was the victim of a crime. It's kind of, I don't know if it's a civil charge or what the deal is, but...
First of all, I do remember you. Is it Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your last name again?
It's Cordova, C-O-R-D-O-V-A.
Thank you.
I don't know if we have met. We met before?
I used to work here in this, and then, yeah, I remember you from before, yeah.
The DMV has reviewed its records and has no responsive documents.
Do you think it was his personal phone that he was doing it on?
Possibly, but it doesn't matter.
You still have to do it, right? Because he has to put an official capacity. Correct. And your concern is that either the pictures were deleted or that they're withholding them, right?
Correct.
Got it.
Cool. That's all I need. CR number, I guess.
Okay, I'll go get that. Sure. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Perfect. Melissa Valdez, thank you. So what's the process then? What's going to happen with this?
So it gets sent up to a detective and to investigate, and they'll reach out to you.
Okay.
So I don't know how long.
Okay. That's fine. I filed this criminal complaint on June 13th, 2024, and right now as I'm recording this voiceover, it's July 5th, 2024. And guess what happened? I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. That's right, no response. And if I had to bet my life savings, I'd bet they're never going to respond. Because the Lakewood Police Department can't be bothered to uphold the law when it comes to one of their own breaking it. Okay, that's it, thank you. Okay. All right guys, so we'll talk in here because that's a little loud in there with that fan going on. Sorry about that with the fan and everything. So, but just to let you guys know, so we did get the CR number. It's on a sticky note, but that part on the top, that's the CR number. And then Melissa Valdez was excellent. So they said they're going to do an investigation and, you know, that they'll get back to me. I'm sure they're going to work really hard on it, but, you know, I have to at least try because the whole point of this video is the fact that, you know, it was a great video until he started taking pictures of us. So I have to at least try. And so I will let you guys know what happens. I'm not sure if it's going to be on this video that I'll let you know what happens, but I will definitely keep you guys updated. All right, guys, let's get back to the video.
So who do you call when you have a problem?
They have supervisors that we can call. I don't know who it is. We've never had a problem, so I'm not sure.
Could you find out? Because we need to talk to his supervisor. He refused. He said he is the supervisor. So he's obviously has a boss.
Sure. I can see what I can find out.
Yeah.
Want to hang out for me? I'll
Yeah, we'll wait.
Did you speak with Rob Baker yet?
No.
No? Okay. Because I already called him. He didn't answer the phone though, so I'm gonna be definitely talking to him. Right? You just walk away from people, they're talking to you. I need to get your name, man, because you're just being rude and walking away. I'm trying to talk to you. Okay, I'll make sure I'll tell Rob about you, man. Did you see that? As soon as I was trying to talk to him, he just walks away and ignores me.
They don't like you.
Jeez,
You had to teach
man.
them.
Well, I'm gonna tell Rob. I'm gonna come back here a bunch of times now.
See?
I told Rob. All I have to do
Everything's
is come
great.
back one time and you guys leave us alone and that's it.
Carrying tissues.
Gosh, if they don't want me here,
She's
just
crying.
freaking
Is she
quit acting
crying?
like that.
She's
I
literally
don't
crying.
know if she's crying, but he just literally.
Oh, this lady's crying now, guys.
Hey, man. Ma'am, I just talked to one of the managers. Just to let you know, I am audio, video recording on my body cam. If you are uncomfortable, if they made you feel uncomfortable, yeah. So fill out I just talked to one of the managers. Please fill out a comment card, tell them how you feel, and drop it off in the box. Or give it to me and I'll give it to the manager.
Like, I straight up told him, I asked him multiple times, do not film me. I don't want to be engaged. I was like, my husband's a lawyer. I know my rights. And then he has the audacity to tell me my husband's a shitty lawyer. Like,
Well, he's got it on video, and they'll of course tweak it out. But fill out one of those.
this is ridiculous. To be.
Yeah. No. I totally. And I'm sorry. Here, let me get you a tissue. I don't want you. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Do you have any tissue?
Box right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this lady some tissue. Yeah. Take a couple. You're good.
But I don't feel like
Yeah, you come.
Well, that, and if I say I don't want to be filmed, especially I don't need to be put online, he's like, look, your family's going to see this and see how you're acting. Like, I was like, that right there.
No,
I feel like it's a violation of my privacy.
He thinks I'm a public servant. No, I'm private.
Yeah.
I'm private security.
No, yeah. All I told him was like, let him do his job. Just leave him alone.
And they're in a public building, government building. I'm on the clock. I can take audio and video recording of everything.
Well, yeah, exactly. Like, if he approaches me again, I'm going to call the cops. Like, I am just, like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. From what I was talking to, the managers won't even, the cops won't even come out. That's what they said. It is First Amendment.
Yeah, no, and I get that, but this is just getting to be a little ridiculous.
It's the entitlement that people are allowed to have, so it's all good.
Do you think they'll text me what window, right? Like, I can go out and have a cigarette and, like, get away from them.
Yes, ma'am. You got that, you got a,
that little,
congrats.
Yes,
ma'am.
that little congrats thingy. So
and I am so sorry that they made you feel uncomfortable.
So big. I'm like, this is when I moved up to Conifer. Get away from this shit.
You said your husband's a lawyer?
Yeah, he is. He's a tax lawyer, but all of our friends are criminal attorneys and stuff. And,
yes, ma'am.
And he's been doing it for over 40 years. So, and to tell me that I'm going to be put online, it's not okay.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go out and have a cigarette.
Thank you.
And what is your last name? So. All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
try to call Rob Baker one more time and see what happens.
Rob Baker.
Hey Rob, it's Christopher Cordova. How you doing?
Hi Chris, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good and not actually too good. So as I told you that we're going to come back and do a surprise visit. I gave you guys plenty of time, and it's been actually I think it's been over a year, but came in. It seemed pretty good at first. I'm over here at the one on Lakewood, and everything was fine. We were here for about maybe 5 minutes, and we're about ready to leave. And I even gave the security guard a wave, like thanks, good job guys, and about to leave. And then he starts taking pictures of us with his personal cell phone. So we went to talk to him about that and, why you would take pictures of us and not everyone else. And he says that he does take pictures of everyone, even, that's not true. And then he was just being rude to us. And then some other guy, I guess some manager came out to speak with my friend and then about getting those pictures off his phone or something, or to talk to his supervisor. And I asked him a question. I guess he's running the show over here, bald guy. And he completely ignored me when I was trying to speak to him and went and just hid in the back. So it's another fail, man.
513.
And here he is, actually, he's here in a red shirt. He's talking to my friend right now, so.
Now serving.
So when you have a problem with what the security does?
That's who I don't know, he won't tell me his name.
Really know.
My name is Randy. Oh, Randy, his name's Randy. He just told me now because he knows I'm on the phone with you.
Okay, Randy. Well, thank you. That's a problem, though.
So you might want to have a conversation with Mr. Randy Diamond that he's the reason that we're going to have to come back here again now because of his rudeness and also your security guard. So we're gonna have to come back again, unfortunately, man. I was gonna give you my word. This is gonna be the last time, but.
Chris, tell me about the security guard again, because I kind of run the program.
Yeah.
The security guard.
So he says he's the supervisor. He's got a supervisor. He's got a beard, bald head, and like I said, it seemed to be good. He was calling someone about us and doing his due diligence, which is perfectly fine. And he's like, I just want to let you know, and we thought everything was cool. And then I guess he was taking pictures of us, so. And we tried to get his name. He won't answer any questions. He's being rude, so.
This is the security guard that's taking pictures of you?
Yeah, his name's James.
That's a different security guard then.
Yeah, DC security. Huh?
Take video? Could you send me the video?
Yeah, I mean, I'll see it when I upload it. You'll be able to see it.
Okay,
he's right here. Do you want to talk to him? He's on speaker.
To talk to anybody.
Okay.
Who's that?
This is James, the security guard. He says he's declining to talk to you.
I can take pictures. I'm on the clock.
Oh, you're on the. He's just said he's on the clock, so he can take pictures of people.
Okay.
I'm on duty as armed security.
I don't know what that means, but it's a public place. You can take pictures of us. Right. I guess he can take pictures.
No, he can take pictures of us. It's not against the law. It's just it seems like I was telling him that seems a bit viewpoint discriminatory if he's going to come in his official capacity while he's on the taxpayer dime and take pictures of us, but not take pictures of everyone else just because we had camera. And like I said, we were being nice.
Private security.
You're not private. You're contracted with state money. Period.
So that's the only issue. Is it's a discriminatory situation. It's not a viewpoint neutral situation of him taking pictures of us. So
we'll talk to the security guard because there's no reason he needs to take pictures of you. We just need to get you what you want to film and get you on your way in a polite sort of way. And if they didn't do that, then okay, we'll keep training, but. We've certainly come a long ways from where we were at, I hope.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? Randy something Diamond, right?
Randy.
So then your Randy Diamond, your supervisor, he's going to be another issue. So just from his blatant rudeness to me, like I said, my friend, I don't think he knew that we were together, but she was trying to get some information. And I just asked him his name, and he just completely walked away and ignored me like I didn't exist. So that's all. I don't want. You guys don't have to like me. You just have to at least respect me. And just be nice, treat me like, just fake it. All I'm asking is for you guys to fake it, pretend for 5 minutes so I can leave and stop coming back here. That's it.
Well, that's exactly what we've trained them to do. Again, you're right. We don't have to like you. What you do is mildly disruptive, but get you what you need and get you on your way. That's what the training is. And if we need to keep working on that, we still will, Chris.
Okay. Yeah, again, we'll have to agree to disagree. I don't think it's mildly disruptive at all. The only disruption came when we had to come back, and then you know, then again, we're talking to the security guard. He's being rude. Now we got patrons here who are you know, acting crazy and turning into a mob against us. Yeah, it's these two ladies, and she's saying her husband's an attorney and it's illegal, and like everything was fine until that. You know what I mean? It just turns into this fire when we have an interaction with the security guard, and it spreads just like it did last time. So, but anyways, I'll let you go, man. I just wanted to let you know what was going on over here, and then so if you could just give them a quick education, hopefully when I come back the third time, or the fourth or fifth, whatever it's going to be, that we can get a good reaction so we can stop coming back here. But if you have any questions, you got my number, so you can give me a call anytime.
All right. I
Okay.
appreciate the call.
All right. Okay. Thanks, Rob.
Think of all the women
All right, bye.
taking pictures of him. Think of this little hottie that's having a convo with him as he's snapping pictures of her to take home.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell him about Richard too. All right, bye, Richard.
Have a good one.
You too. All right. So I think, what do you think, man?
Yeah.
I just want to hear what he's on the phone with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, you know, I talked to Rob right in front of him. Rob's his boss, so they're going to give him an education again, and
We'll
I
be
think
back.
that's going to be it. James, right? Yeah. All right, James, we'll be back, man, because of you. See ya. All right, guys, so you can see how that goes. It's unfortunate, but we thought they were going to do a good job, and of course they didn't. So that's like the third or fourth fail here at the DMV in Lakewood. So we will be back again, unfortunately, to check it out. So anyways, guys, make sure you subscribe to Big Sis Regan Benson, who helped us tremendously on this one. We got Jim Freedom in the house.
What up?
And of course we got Direct D. All right, guys, thanks for coming in, and remember, guys, at the end of the day, it's night.